Hello, this is Andrea. This is For Real. So I'm here with my esteemed colleague, Vince. And we thought there's a really good life lesson here. And we all have our stress in our daily life. And I think the one thing we have to learn is we can only control the way we react to things. We can't really control what things are going to happen to us. So there's just a little paragraph here, a couple paragraphs here, just to give you an example of what we're talking about. So I'm just going to read it. Please bear with me. Let's say you have an anger problem. You get pissed off at the stupidest, most inane stuff and you have no idea why. And the fact that you get pissed off so easily starts to piss you off even more. And then in your petty rage, you realize that being angry all the time makes you a shallow and mean person. And you hate this. You hate it so much that you get angry at yourself. Now look at you. You're angry at yourself, getting angry about being angry. You all, here, have a fist. Or you're so worried about doing the right thing all the time that you become worried about how much you're worrying. Or you feel so guilty for every mistake you make that you begin to feel guilty about how guilty you're feeling. Or you get sad and alone so often that it makes you feel even more sad and alone just thinking about it. Well, I'm sure a lot of people feel the things that I was just reading. I know I do. And like an example, like I was driving the other day in my car and it was like a road rage thing. And I can relate to that paragraph because my initial reaction was like, this guy cut me off and in my rage, I chased the guy. But then I'm thinking, he's speeding. So now I'm speeding. That's dangerous, that's a ticket. I could cause an accident, I can hurt myself, I can endanger other people more importantly. And I may have ruined my lives and a bunch of other people's lives. All because I got really upset at this petty rage because a guy happened to go in front of me. Who knows, maybe, he's just that kind of person and that's the way he deals with his problem. But, who's gonna be the smarter person there? So as I was chasing this guy in a rage, going like 130, I realized, what the hell am I doing? I can get a speeding ticket, I can hurt somebody. So I stopped.
I used to be a person who used to get really pissed off very often. And it's true over the stupidest things. And sometimes I did used to get pissed off and I never realized even why I got pissed off in the first place. And I'm thinking, what the heck's going on here? But a little example, because this has been happening a lot and it's kind of been bothering me, road rage. Now, road rage is huge. Let's face it, everybody went through it. Some have it a little bit more than others, but I personally know people, and I'm not going to mention any names. And I'm saying this in the utmost respect because I actually want to help them and anybody else that is watching this. I can either be on the phone with them or I can even be in the same car as them.
I slowed down and I was like, this, what's more important here? Me getting home safe to my family or me catching up to this guy and what? Waving my finger at him and waving a fist at him? What am I gonna do, get out of the car and engage in a fight with this guy? Obviously, no, I wouldn't do that.
And someone cuts them off and they're freaking out, sticking up the middle finger, trying to catch up to them. Good buddy, move over. And you're freaking out. You're actually like, what are you trying to do to that person? I understand they cut you off. They made a mistake.
But it crossed my mind. So it's an unbelievable thing how rage can lead a person to do things that they would otherwise not do. So, you know what? I know whatever, maybe some people don't want to hear this stuff and it's like, oh, wait, don't you have anything better to do with your time? Yeah, maybe I should have something better to do with my time, but from myself, from This Is For Real, we want to have fun, we want to make jokes, we want to do skits, movies, all these things, but at the same time, we're just regular people and we've seen the way social media and people react to it, so we want to start also engaging our hopefully our fans and people that are interested in our social media pages, that we can maybe give them a little bit of a lesson of something that we experienced in our life. So hopefully that's something. We're not saying we know it all, but we just want to share our emotions with you guys. So hopefully that makes sense, and maybe this little video or these words you're hearing might prevent you from making a decision that you shouldn't make.
But that isn't as bad. They cut you off and nothing happened. Thank your blessings that nothing happened. Because what's worse is you trying to catch up to them And in the middle of that, God forbid, something might happen or could happen. And then what happens? You meet up with them, you cut them off, they cut you off. When does it end? Until somebody gets hurt, until you get into an accident, maybe you guys pull over into a parking lot and you scrap it out. And at the end, for what? Because somebody cut you off? So now, someone's getting in trouble, somebody's going to the hospital, your insurance goes up, you might get a speeding ticket, you might get charged, your car's gonna be wrecked, their car might be wrecked, you might endanger everybody on the road. Listen guys, I'm not trying to preach about all this stuff, I'm just saying because it's been happening to me, a lot of people that I know. I've calmed down a lot, you know, and I'm driving with my girl and she's telling me, oh, how come you don't get mad? Because I just let it go. So basically guys, if you have road rage, just let it go. It's not worth it. Let it go. You know what? Take your 2 seconds and tell them off, but then let it go. Please, for your safety, because we love you and we want everybody to be safe, and for everybody else in your life safety. All right? If you have a family, you want to go home, you want to be safe. And not only that, guys, if you have kids in the back seat, what are you doing? What are you teaching them? You're teaching them that every time somebody cuts you off or somebody be mean to you, get angry. It's not good, guys. Blood pressure, heart attacks, just chill. Let it go. Watch our channel. Have fun, laugh. And you know what? This is the other best piece of advice, and it works for me, and that's how I calm my road rage, is I get pissed for maybe a second, I let it go, and then I think about something that I gotta look forward to. Oh, I'm gonna come and see my buddy Andrea, we're gonna do an acting scene together, and I'm happy. Or, oh my God, I can't wait, we're gonna go home and I'm gonna start playing with my kids. Or, yeah, we're gonna go out, or you're gonna go to a restaurant with your girl. Think of something happy, and then you know what? You switch your thoughts into something positive, and now you forgot about that person. And you know what, guys? What about if that person got cut off by another person and it wasn't their fault and they had no choice but to come into your lane? So maybe it's not even their fault, it's from a car before that. So see, the list goes on. Basically, let it go. We want everybody to be safe. Keep watching our videos, keep watching inspirational videos. And yeah, pick up this book, The Subtle Art of Not Giving Up. Beep! I'm Vince, my colleague Andrea. Peace out.
Thank you very much, and we'll see you next time.